me know when I go. Okay, we're good. That was quick. Very good, Mike. So you can actually click this little button here, and this will actually have a slideshow playing all show them all their products that they want to promote in this booth. So it's pretty cool what you can do. So you can use it for it can be used in really any industry that way. These are also sponsored ads over here. It works kind of sort of the same way. Let's go to the next page. I also happen to be a Star Trek fan. I've never bought any Star Trek paraphernalia, never been to a Star Trek convention, so I'm not particularly a Trekkie in that way. But I love Star Trek, especially the original. Next Generation is pretty good too. But this is my profile. So all this data that I freely gave to Facebook, they said, we got this guy. He's on the Star Trek list. You want Star Trek people? Easy. So I'm getting this, and I never liked this. I didn't like this page or before I got this post. They just found me. Basically, again, it's sponsored. You love your cell phone, but here's who had one first. So they're trying to get more likes for their page, and that's pretty cool. So let's go to the next one. This is a boost post we did for. Remember, I mentioned earlier I talked about prosperity internal medicines, the general practitioners and the rest of them. So we did boosted posts for them, which we're also going to be doing for Mike. So this basically says accepting new patients now. Internal medicine practice conveniently located at blah blah blah. We went for a straightforward approach because the client is more comfortable with a straightforward approach. Not everybody's the same. I would like to. We actually had some more creative, daring type of imagery, but they were like, let's not our practice. So they kind of went for that. But it works the same way. What I want to show you is, even though it always says you and 7 others like this, that's when we first came out, because it kind of expands when you boost a post. If you flip to the next page, so this is my colleague's dirty screen, so ignore that stuff over there. But anyway, what I wanted to show you really is this right here. We had 7,029 people. That was our post reach. Started off with 7 people, and we targeted a minimum of 2,000. That was what our buy was for Facebook. We wanted 2,000 people minimum, and it ballooned into 7,000. We did not pay for 7,000. We paid for 2,000 minimum. What this means is that there are 7,000 users of Facebook. These are people who have their Facebook feed, and this ad comes in there, and they are not already liking this page. They don't know about prosperity internal medicine, but yet they get this ad in their Facebook page, and they say, "Oh, I didn't know there was a new doctor right there. It's right near my house. I better give him a call, or I might give him a call." That's how it works. So okay, you can flip over to the next one. I want to talk a little about websites and landing pages, because part of any digital marketing program is there should be some sort of website or landing page, and this is really designed for your group here, because and I've delivered similar talk to people who are real estate agents and other financial agents who run their own practice. That's how it goes. And they don't really have any support, or they're not able to utilize their own custom web presence. That's the one I say, web presence. So both of these are essential. So crucial to the success of your digital marketing initiative, obviously your business, but your digital marketing initiative is having your own online presence. There's things that you can do with your own website, your own landing page, that you can't do if you did not have it. So, so basically, obviously, they're establishing credibility for you. They're conveying the right compelling information. They're informing, but it's also vital for lead capture. That's really important. People forget about this when developing a website or landing page. But lead capture that's crucial. Let's go to the next one. You can differentiate. Clients, believe it or not, get a comfort level if you have a separate website on your own, just your own personal website. And you have to have your own website for a service like chat, which I'm going to talk about in just a few minutes. So, anybody know what the difference is between a landing page and a full website?
Landing pages, don't they capture information?
Sure, but so does the website.
About $4,000.
45. Well, that's true. So let's go to the next slide. You're right what we said, but also a full website also wants to should capture your information too. So let's go to the next page, and I think so the main difference between these two, a landing page and then a full conference website is basically purpose and depth. Okay. So if you go to the next slide there. So the purpose of a landing page is, like you just commented, is lead. That is the primary purpose, is lead capture, promoting sales, compelling action, and also reinforcing online campaign. you're doing an online campaign, which we'll talk about in a little bit, it's way more effective if the campaign has its own landing page as opposed to just your standard website. A landing page could just be a page that you set up on your website just for that campaign. The basic reality is that when you promote a digital campaign to somebody, they expect to see that information when they go to your website. And that's what a landing page needs to do. And then capture the information and make them take more further action. Either fill out a form, or pick up the phone and call, or text you, or go to your social media, or any number of things. So the website is different in the sense that these are primary purposes for a big website. You know, if you have your corporate website or for yourselves, you're providing detailed content, educating, informing, and you are obviously reinforcing the company branding. That's very important. But also, yes, lead capture, photo sales, and compelling action. So yes, it's also still doing. So they're both doing the same thing. But let's talk about the depth of the site. So basically, landing page is typically one. A landing page is typically one page, but it can be a whole lot of information that's conveyed in that one page, which I'll show you in a second. You know, obviously, a website depth can be many pages. Maybe it's 3 pages, maybe it's 1,000 pages. It all depends on what it is. But a landing page is not going to be that. But a landing page could even be more than one page. It could be several. So what I thought I'd do now is just show you some examples of what I mean by landing pages and website, things like that, just to kind of spark your imagination there. But so I mentioned earlier Central Telecom because we do their social media, but we also started off with their website. I love the colors of your projector. It's really great. Good job. But this is what it's supposed to look like. So this is what you're going to look at here. This is the homepage, and since it's so big, basically, imagine just taking your cursor and just scrolling on down. That's what you're basically seeing in this slide. So that's as we scroll on down. So we've got all the services here. Keep on going down. There's a why choose this page around a little bit more, and then that's the footer. Footer is extremely important, and we'll talk a little more about that. It's really important for optimizing your website because Google likes to have a very well-developed footer, lots of information, lots of keywords, etc. This is the inside page. So all the inside pages have a look similar to this. This is an HVAC firm. And by the way, a lot of these firms are using our services, our digital marketing services too. This is part of digital marketing, but they're going further with Facebook and things like that as well. So again, we're scrolling down here. This is, like I said, it's an HVAC firm. Every design. And okay, we have actually video. Video actually helps you promote lead generation. So you have a video on your website, or for that matter, on your promoting videos on your Facebook or your social media pages. It helps to promote better lead generation and better lead capture. So, okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, I mentioned this company earlier that was in their pest services, so we can just scroll on down. Oh, can you go back one slide? Is this arrow here? This arrow indicates this is a slider, so it's changing. I always recommend, I don't care whether you have a landing page, like it's just a single page, or you have a website. The slider, the moving, this is a moving image with moving messages right here. And the point of that, it keeps people on your website longer. And it's better, it helps you with better ranking, better stats, and basically better staying time on your website. It won't bounce off as frequently as they're staying and looking at it. It's really important. So again, our mission, why choose? Again, these are things that people like to see. Why should I choose? Keep on going. Sorry about the nasty bugs there. But, and so those are blogs. So that image is right. Those are actually blogs that feed into this website. So again, blogging is part of the digital marketing program. We're doing a blog, and in this case, we pull them into the website. We actually manage their blog. We do their social media, their SEO. But the blog is great because it keeps interesting. We change the imagery, we change the articles, and it pulls in right to the main page of the website. So that's really great. So, and this is a tree guy, the tree whisperer. Michael knows a lot of these people already. So once again, just showing you kind of an example. This is a full website. This is actually one guy, but we did it kind of give him a full treatment here. And we do his SEO as well, which I'm going to talk about a little later on if we have time. Now, I want to talk to you about this website here. This is what we call our mini WordPress website. What I just showed you a second ago, how am I doing on time? So this site only has 5 pages, so thus it's a mini WordPress site. But it's very effective, and it's sort of what I recommend for small startup businesses, and also people in your position where you're independent. If you needed to have a website versus a landing page, this is the type of website that I would probably recommend for you because it's more cost effective. but it's only got 3, 4, well, 4 or 5 pages is standard. But it's real simple. But again, it's really attractive, and you can capture leads with this. You can use it for chat. You can do things that will generate business for you. But you don't necessarily have to have the whole full 15, 20, 30-page website. You don't need that. So this is ideal for for independent agents. It's ideal for small businesses, startups, things like that. So it's so here we're just kind of flipping down here. You can have a lot of articles you can put on it. It's got a nice footer area. Plenty of content. Oh, back up one second, Jamie. You see what says servicing error right here? The point of that is that Google sees that, oh, they're in Fairfax, they're in Oakton, they're in Reston, Herndon, Vienna, Falls Church. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good. So if someone's looking for a landscape firm in Falls Church, it says right there on their website that they're in Falls Church. We'll put that to the Falls Church landscaping category. That's why we actually have these are indexable, clickable, words. Yes?
You call that a mini what type of website?
I'm sorry, a mini WordPress website. Because we often, I'd say 99% of the time, we build our websites in a platform called WordPress, which is extremely user-friendly. It's extremely search engine-friendly, and I can show you how to use if we built a WordPress website for you, I could train you in 2 hours. Hey, probably less, maybe an hour. So you be able to update your website. You don't need me anymore. You don't need you don't even know any coding, nothing. That's why we like to use WordPress. That's good. I'm sorry I didn't say it clearly, but yeah, mini WordPress website. So let's go to the next one. That's an inside page. You can flip bar one more, and then still on NP landscaping. Okay. Another example of this page, also the same type of thing. It is another one of my clients, a mini WordPress website for a 2-person wiring solutions company. I just want to show you, give you an idea. Again, it's got the slider right here, so the images rotate. Plenty of great content as you scroll down the home page. These are all image areas, things they do. Excuse me. There's their footer, which has plenty of information. If you go to the next page, that's the About page. Nice, striking imagery, but you can use this imagery for social media as well. You can have a lot of tie-in between your website, your landing page, and your digital, your social media. I want to show you this one because this is interesting. This is a law firm, Fairfax, and we designed the website for this guys. It's 2 lawyers is all it is. But we also did a landing page for him, which I want to show you because that's relevant. So this is his main website. Okay, that's traffic, divorce, criminal bills. And then here's the footer. Okay, and then we'll go to the next page. That's his About page. And then now I want to show you. Now hold it right here for 1 second, Jimmy. Go back. Oh no, not there. You were right. Yeah. So this is a landing page because we had run some campaigns for him on Google for both uncontested divorce as well as traffic attorneys, 2 different campaigns. I wanted to show, this is what a landing page looks like. Okay, this guy's photo on it. Let's flip down a little bit. It's got great information. This is all on one page. It's got great information. This could easily be top 10 questions about health insurance. It could be anything. But it's a really cool way to do this. It's informative. So contact us. Get started now. Nice and big and red, yellow. It's like click on me now. That's called a CTA, call to action. Okay, and it should be nice and bright. And then there's a form, so you can fill out the form as well. And then if you want to go to the main website, you just click on that. But in this case, something like this might be just on the website you have, just one landing page like this, which is perfect. It'll capture data and get more business for you that you weren't getting for it. That's the whole point of this. So if you go to the next one. We're in the process of working on Mike's landing page, but it's in development right now. But it's going to have something like that using his same image, but it's obviously not done. We didn't like this image of the hands, but it's not quite done yet. But just to show you, flip over to the next one. Okay, have any of you ever experienced either by getting involved with it or seeing it on a website chat? Raise your hand if you actually use chat. Just a couple of you.
You mean chat for like a company to get?
Yes. Have you ever chatted with someone online on a business site?
Yeah.
Oh, more. Okay, so a few more. Okay. All right. What was your experience like when you used it? Fun, right?
Very helpful.
It was very helpful. Okay. Were you happy that you got immediate information?
Right.
Okay. So people love to use chat. Chat is fantastic. People love to use chat. Why? Because they get their information. They may not even get all the information that they intended to get originally, but they get something, and they're talking to a person, a live person, immediately. So they don't have to be bothered with a long call. Because some people are afraid to make phone calls. They don't want to get sold to. And the chat is a very friendly, in-person way to get that information in person. is 24/7 live chat coverage. Now, not in every case, but the chat that we offer for clients that we provide for clients essentially is 24/7. Of course, that means people are in, they're in India, they're in Singapore, they're in Philippines, wherever. It's all over the world because you got to be able to respond to people any hour of the day. People are using chat. I know because I get an email on every single chat the client gets. Prospect, I see that chat, and there are these long dialogues, and it's like 3 in the morning, or maybe it's like 4, or maybe it's like 11:30 at night, and they're leads, and they can work the leads. And when it's during the day, we can take that chat. Not that most chat companies don't do this. They transfer that over to a live phone right from the chat during business hours. So for example, I mentioned MyMate earlier. We're doing all their marketers, their digital marketing. We're doing their chat, and we're doing a pay-per-click program for them. Go back one second. I want to say, here's the chat box right down here. And actually what happens is this chat box goes it kind of like slides down. And then, so it's pretty cool. People will click on that. And then, this is their landing page and their website. Basically, it's the homepage of the website. And then here comes, Marion, hello, thanks for contacting Molly. What's your preference? My name is Marion. May I have your name? And it's a very friendly, engagement. And what ends up happening is we capture this data. The client gets a lead that converts it to a customer. It's that simple. And people love using chat. And I can't say hot. But one thing about chat is you must have your own website to use chat. You have to have your own landing page and or website to be able to utilize chat. Because you have to have your own coding, your own proprietary coding that you have that we can integrate into. I'm going to close with search engine optimization and pay-per-click. The thing about that is, I just want to tell you a little more about it. They tend to be, more longer term, and a little bit more expensive to do pay-per-click and search engine optimization. But I didn't want to have a digital marketing, presentation that does not cover this because it's really critical, and it is the reason that websites that you can find on any website, whether it's on your phone or whether it's on a laptop, and you put in, whatever you want, pizza delivery, multiple, whatever. The reason these things come up on the first page is because of this. That is the only reason that that you find something in the first 10 entries on the first page of Google, and what is called a search engine results page. So on that first page of Google, that's it. If you're on page 2, if your company is coming on page 2, you might as well be on page 30,000. It's irrelevant. You need to be on page 1. That's it. So I'm going to give you this is a very complicated topic, and I have another hour or 2-hour presentation just on this topic alone. But I just want to give you some of the finer points of SEO pay-per-click so you understand. So let's talk about what search engine optimization is. Essentially, you're increasing the ranking, which is the visibility of a website, and the natural search results, not the paid results. That goes in pay-per-click. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is focusing on have you seen where it says like ad? When you do a search, it says ad, top usually, or at the very bottom, or sometimes on the side. Okay, that's pay per click. Anything that's not that, basically all the organic stuff that comes below that, that's all what this is talking about. Natural or unpaid search results, basically. So flip over. For example, this is my client. I think I showed you his website earlier. He's a tree whisperer out on one tree service. So we do his SEO. So right here, these are your ads. It says right there, ad. Okay, so those are all ads, and that's a valid way to be on the first page of Google too. Generally more expensive, so that's paid, and then the organic starts where that map is, and then continues down below to the end of the page. That's search engine optimization. That's organic search, basically. Another client is with Bethesda, a CPA firm. Great, that's all I need. I only need 30 seconds for questions. Oh, great. So we're gonna wrap this up. But basically, this again showing you this is organic. Number 4 on the page. Bethesda CPA is Golden Group, which is a client. This is an ad down here. Okay, let's flip over. I'm gonna try to wrap up so I can take some questions. Once again, this is a national. I did a national search for dental office construction. My client is Arminco, the number 1 on Google on the map, and the number 1 up here. Also organic results. How does it work? I'm gonna try to make this real quick so I can take some questions. Essentially, on-page factors and off-page factors. On-page, coding, aesthetics, functionality, keywords. Do you have good keywords? Do you have keywords? Dynamic content such as blogging, newsletters. Let's flip over. Off-page factors, backlinks, what's coming into your site. Are you registered with general directories? Are you submitting to directories? Local directories like Merchant Circle, City Search. Do you have citations and reviews online? Very important. Are you putting out video releases and press releases? That's all part of search engine optimization. How does pay-per-click work? Okay, that's pay-per-click. It's these things. Budget, what kind of budget do you have? Do you have $1,000 to spend? Do you have $10,000? That's basically it. So I don't have a lot more time, so I'm at the questions phase. I would love to take questions.